Hey chat, just a second. Oh, hi everyone. It's been a minute. Oh, how we doing? Hi Nestmate. I figure you're the only one that's here so far. Um, Today will be chill. Um, Essentially, I feel bad for. I'm very proud of you. I feel bad for not having streamed all week, so I'm gonna make up with it and stream most of this afternoon, doing some game development stuff. So I've got deadlines that I gotta meet, and so I've gotta do some work. And I figured I'd just kind of hang out with people if they decide to show up. If not, it's cool. I'm mostly just gonna be working. Um, yeah. Am I sick? No, I'm just still waking up. It's been a long couple days. Lots of school. Um, I had to write like 3 essays this week, so I'm very low energy. Um, but yeah, it's good to be back, I guess. This will probably be going on most of the afternoon while I just kind of work. So feel free to put me on in the background or whatever. It's all good. Um, let's see. I've got a few things that I want to do, but nothing super specific. Three essays. I'm in college. I have a lot of work. Yeah, I'm That's why I haven't been streaming lately. And I've got roughly an essay a week, give or take, plus final thesis to be done within the span of this month. So if you don't see me, that's why. My streaming schedule will probably be pretty sporadic from here on out. Um, yeah, I'm busy. That being said, I guess we can just get to work. I don't really have too much to talk about. Oh, feel free to chat me up. I'll be here. But I'll just mostly be working. Drop my laptop, lessen the delay. Nice. Welcome. I'm still working on lessening the delay from my brain to my fingers and mouth. Um. Oh, excuse me. Um. Don't really have much in the way of announcements other than just watch the ad, take your money. Thank you. I appreciate it. Um. I wish there was a way that I could turn them off, but sadly there isn't. Also, money nice. Um, so currently, I think my objective is to smooth the controls a little bit. Because at the moment they're a little sporadic. I don't quite feel. Also, everything feels like it's running way too fast. So I've got to fix that. I also want to work on adding controller support because I should be able to do that, but all of my attempts thus far have not been successful. Alright, let's see. Speed increment. Let's try lowering that a little bit. Speed multiplier. 1. Turning speed, we can make that like 0.4. Gonna make any reference to other games in this? Technically I have one, although it's not to a game. Let me switch out the maps real quick. That's another thing I need to do. Friday Night Funkin'? No, no Friday Night Funkin' references. The only reference currently is to a developer that I really like called Aggro Crab. They made a game called Going Under. And they also made the sick hoodie that I'm wearing. It says Anti-Aliasing Club, which I just thought was very funny. It's a technical term. People probably won't get it, but I hid their mascot in the level up here. If I can select him. There we go. Yeah. Just a funky little crab. He's also got a knife, so watch out. Splatoon 3 references? Not to my knowledge. Why is the lighting all weird? What is up with your shader, buddy? There we go. That should be better. Yes, crab. Crab with a knife. Thus far, that is the only reference to anything that I have hidden in this game, other than the fact that inside of the blimp there is monkey. Here, let me Oop. Monkey. Monkey is piloting the blimp. That is thus far the only references to anything that I've hidden in here. I'd be down to do more once I work on the second map, but I gotta fix everything first. Speaking of, one of the first orders of business is probably, I've been trying to, okay, so these things are your objective. Your objective in the game is to blow all of these up. I've been trying to tweak here. Let's see how this controls feels. That feels nice. The turning is still a little fast, but there's a baby. No. I'm trying to get this explosion to feel right, but everything just feels wrong. Don't know why. So I'm going to see. Did that actually instantiate the particles or not? I couldn't tell. Can't remember if I added that or not. Cool. It did, but it's very small. Okay. Let's see. Like I said, most of this will... Hi, Kevin. Like I said, most of this will probably be a little boring, so feel free to put me on in the background. I just figured I haven't streamed all week. Why not hang out with chat while I do stuff? I would love for stuff to be this casual more often. Let me make all of these like 3. Triple scale it, maybe. Yeah, let's go for quadruple. Make it a big explosion, because this is supposed to be the biggest explosion, as evidenced by the fact that it's very large. You go in the foreground watching a VR. Hi, Kevin in VR. How's it going? So currently I'm just doing homework and figured I'd stream while I did it. So here I am. Looks a little better. It's still a little small. What is this? No. Why are these so small? Start speed? Is there start speed? There is start speed. And between 2 constants, that should be a little better. 5 and like 3.3. That's a nice number. Probably like 7. Should really get it out there. And so that it keeps it consistent, well, we can 7, let's go for like 5 to keep it as more of a ring, I guess. I think that works. This one, oh, these are our little bits. We can probably make them go a little faster at the start and then increase their gravity just so that they bounce a little better. What is their emitter? What shape do they go in? Shape. Oh, big old cone. Okay. We can probably tighten that up a little bit. And then, oh, there's start speed still. Maybe not that much. Like there? Maybe? Yeah, that seems right. I'm thinking that ring, the color looks a little weird. Color of a lifetime. Feels like it goes to gray a little too fast. or even the fact that it goes to gray is a little... I think I just want a gradual fade off to black. Yeah, I think that works. Maybe not even black. Maybe like a very dark gray. A little darker. I think that works. Cool. Yeah, most of this is probably just going to be tweaking existing assets. If I get a chance to, once stuff is finished up, we may create some assets in Blender. And that's still... Do I want to animate it? So, because here, let me show you all real quick. I think it'll still have it. The windmills, when you destroy them, have their own little animation of shrinking down. And I don't know if I want to replicate that for... See, they turn black and then just kind of fade out. I don't know if I want to replicate that for this or not. P-plane 5. Which one is P-plane 5? Oh, that's the windmill. Okay. Why am I calling that? Oh, do I still have... Okay. Did I debug something in this? Projectile collision... Is it in projectile collision? Is that the only debug that I have? No. It's not. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So, I guess we just tweak the parameters until we find a physics look that we like. It's not exactly ideal, but there's worse ideas. Guys, wholesome dev, thank you. I try. I try my best. So let's up the mass to 10,000 because I am a madman and big numbers make me happy. Boom. See, I'd love... Okay, so the intended explosion is... So, real quick, let me break down what we've got going on here. So, each of these... I modeled this to be, like, breakaway pieces. Like, these literally will, like, burst off from the top when you hit it with a projectile. Hopefully. It's kind of done that so far, but they, like... weirdly flutter in the wind, and I don't know how to fix that. These all have... I would love for it to just kind of burst out a little bit and then sink down through the floor. But thus far, it hasn't been doing that, and I'm not sure why. Like, some parts of it have. Excuse me. Like, I think these little pipe things will sink through the ground. Let's pause it mid-explosion and see what we get. here we can pause through it frame by frame. Got a projectile. So immediately, this one is reacting the most. The actual cylinder. This is reacting the most. This doesn't have much mass, so it's gonna go all over the place. These are kind of breaking apart in the way that I want. And I have a sphere in here. I don't know why it's all the way down there. Okay, so to break down what I want to happen is I want this part, this bottom section of it, to kind of sink down through the floor. I want the pipes to kind of break away and sink down into the ground. I want this to probably just be attached to this, to be honest. I don't know if it'll let me do that. Let me see. Literally just attach it to, which one is it? Is it just the isosphere? It is. So if I literally just attach them together, this I can get rid of all of its. Made new now or ever come back? Heck yeah. I need to do a Splatoon stream at some point. Move its rigid body. Just turn it on and off if I want. So what I want these to do is fly off in different directions. I want this part to sink into the ground. And then these to kind of blast away and sink into the ground. But thus far I haven't been able to get flashing out of danger. Well, that part stays still at least. I think I have a part in here. I normally have this on my other. Oh, there. I normally have this on my vertical monitor so that I can read it all. Added Team Gamers, nice. Oh, okay. Sorry, I read that weird. Nice. I need to play Splatoon 2 again. That game is fun, but I'm very bad at it. Very much enjoyed the story though. If fuel, yes. So essentially, this is my particle collision. Oh god. Oh yeah. That's always a fun time. Is just trying to go into a casual matchmaking, and then I forget what level I got to. I probably got to like 17, give or take. I was never very good. I got up there, but that was actually the first Switch game that I bought. When I bought it, I traded in a copy. I traded in my copy of Triforce Heroes for 3DS to get my Switch, and I bought the Switch pre-owned. It's still the one that I have. It's sitting over there. And a copy of Splatoon 2. I don't know why, but I think there was like some deal that was like get a pre-owned game. And I wanted Breath of the Wild, but they didn't have it pre-owned. This is probably like the August or September after the Switch came out. This would have been, what, 4 years ago now? Oh, God, I'm old. Okay, what am I looking for? I want... Does it even turn on the triggers? No. We have the rigid bodies. Yeah, and then they get on your team, and it's like a massive power trip. That's also always fun. If trigger adds it to the sphere collider. Position, okay. Let's just turn them black instead of gray. Because the gray is nice, but I like the crispness, the like burning up that the other one gets. So this has a mesh collider. If I just turn on the is trigger and the mesh collider, will that do it? But I think it yells at me if I try to have a mesh collider that is a trigger, especially a convex one that is a trigger. It's not yelling at me thus far. I don't think I have any code that interacts with it as a trigger. Oh, well, that was perfect. What the heck? So very okay. Why? Okay, real quick. Those... Only some of them were turning black. Why is that? Let's see. Is it because I... Oh yeah, that's always the worst. Hate spawn campers. The insides are turning black, but the outsides are not. Okay, so that is turned black correctly. But the one that is a child of it has not. Interesting. Has this... So it doesn't search it to the children. That's a problem, because I think... Oh, it's bad. My condolences. That's never fun. I believe get components in children. Does it just search the immediate children and not go deep into the hierarchy? Yeah, that'll do it. I believe you. Get components in children. Does that not search through the hierarchy? I'm upset. Oop. Sorry about that. Time to do some research. Get components in children. Works recursively. Okay, cool. But does it not search through the hierarchy? Children. This is pain. Hi, Betsy. How's it going? Hunting Rathians? Nice. I played a little bit last night with I Need the Ruby. Yep. I think I have a Ruby, but the Rathian set sucks for what I'm trying to do. I played a little bit with Chris and Kevin and Josh and them last night, but I've just got too much to do. Thesis is kicking my butt. Mostly just because I want to do too much. Trying to get the last upgraded weapon. Oh, okay. Thesis, boo. Yes. I like Turf War. Turf War's fun. Don't know if I like it more or less than Salmon Run. Salmon Run is fun, but Turf War big damage. Yes. Well, Nestmate is talking about Splatoon Turf War, which is very different from Monster Hunter Turf War. But I can see where you're confused. Here, let me do that. This is gonna be chill stream, Betsy. I don't know if you plan on sticking around, but I'm just gonna be working on this most of the afternoon. So feel free to stick around, or if not, I know you're busy. It's nice to see you, though. Just got an email your stream. Of course, I understand. Everyone's natural inclination in regards to me is to bully. I understand. Oh, also, for people who didn't know, since we now have 3 people, I switched up our emotes. We now, just because I love it too much, I have switched Chris Q Chaos to a regular Twitch emote instead of a BTTV one, and Forklift is now in tier 2. Just because it's fun, but not many people use it outside of going on raids. So yes, feel free to use that as you please. You can, as always, you can get your emotes for a limited time using the friendo points, but yeah. Yes. Oh, I'm sure. I need to learn what those different tags are. The only ones I know are S and there's other ones that I know that I can't think of. But yes. Okay, what am I doing with this mesh collider? Half choking. Okay, cool. Gotcha. I remember seeing a master post that had like all of them, and I browsed through it, but I haven't committed them to memory yet. But also, how dare you half joke about hating it here? Not allowed to hate it here. Can I turn these into triggers? These are mesh colliders. I just turned the trigger on. Is that what I was trying to do and just forgot? Very fair. I had breakfast like right before I joined stream. Let me zoom in a little so you can actually read what's on screen. So we want here. I'll just make this 1. Actually, I can. Come on, there we go. Okay. Projectile collision. We want the mesh collider dot is trigger to be true so that it falls through the floor. Hopefully this will actually work. Let's see. Who knows? Could be, could not. Well, that was disappointing. I think being a trigger negates all of their... It just negates all their collision and physics, which sucks. Because I want them to physics. But I also want them to sink through the floor. Is there a way to pass through? Rigid body pass through. Oh, can I just turn their collision detection off? Is that a thing? Didn't realize this was a thing. What? Collision detection. Discrete. No, I can't turn that off. Huh. Thanks, Jim. Anime. Appreciate it. How you doing? How goes things in the world of Jim? I'm curious to know. Trying to get out of bed. I feel you. I sat in bed for a good, like, hour or two. I am doing my homework. I figured I'd hang out with chat since I haven't streamed all week except for Wednesday. So, that's what I'm here for. I'll probably be here most of the afternoon, just hanging out. Feel free to put me in the background or something. It's all good. Although if you do, don't feel free to mute the tab if you have it open in Chrome. But if you mute the stream itself, like with the little volume bar at the bottom, it doesn't count as a view. So if you want them numbers up, feel free to just mute the tab. I'm just going to be doing game development all afternoon and hanging out and chatting. Yeah, okay. That was new to me like a couple days ago, so shrug. I appreciate you, Jim. Let's see. I don't know what I want to do. Don't know how I get it to not collide, but also still have physics. Could probably tweak there. Well, first let's see if we can get there. Let's see if we can also get the children to change color. This all sounds completely wrong out of context. Hi, Nightfall. How's it going? That is a very cute emote. Oh, I love that. It's just a little prince. That is very good. I will respond in kind with a Kriskey wave. I love... Okay, I can't get over how much I love that emote. That's so cute. That's also very good. Oh, I need a Katamari emote. I really want to hit partner so I have more slots. Because... Let's see what Cat has. I mean, any Katamari emotes are appreciated in my book. I need to switch up my emote slots. Because I love the ones I have, but they've gotten a little old. Have I filled my bit slots? I have these three, which go with the forklift emote that I have. But no one uses them, so I'll probably switch them around. What about... Listen, I don't know if Twitch wants me being horny on main. I don't know if people want that. People don't need that. But I appreciate it, Jim. Thank you. I will take your suggestion in kind. Is this intensity? What? Okay. What is add explosion force? Position radius 0.5. Let's go like 0.75. See if that works a little better. What is the other one? Upwards modifier. Let's try 0.1. They do be acting a little flat though. Also, hi Nightfall. This will be I'll be here most of the afternoon, just hanging out. I use bit emotes if I had them. That is fair. It still feels... Eh. How's it going? It's going good. I'll be streaming most of the afternoon, just hanging out with chat, because I feel bad for not having streamed most of the week, except for Wednesday's Mario execution stream. Other than that, I wrote 3 essays for school this week, which is why you haven't seen me, so I'm here. Just hanging out. You know how it be. Just being gay, doing crimes. You know the drill. Okay, I need... Okay, where is... Okay. I have the explosion centered around this sphere, or at least the sphere's location. I wonder if raising it up might help a little bit. Maybe? Maybe. Most of the stream is just going to end up being me talking to myself, so... And I don't know if people want to watch that, or... Who knows? I want to know why they're, like, being weirdly floaty. Is it just because the mass is too low, or... Hey, thanks, Jim. Appreciate it. Welcome to the club. Congrats on your spubby, Nightfall. Welcome to the family. Now use all of them tasty emotes, like Chris Q Chaos. My personal favorite. I will gripe real quick that I wish you could change your emote prefix as affiliate just once. Because Chris Q1 is not very good. And also the emote prefix Quay, I know for a fact is open. Just let me use that, please, Twitch. I beg of you. Good guy, Jim. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate you. Yeah, same here. Yeah, I can only hope. If she does, I wouldn't know what to do. Yeah. Jim, you the realist. Appreciate you. Lord knows I'd be sub to you if you streamed. Let me look up real quick. Objects to Lodi? If I could spell. Is there a way to change what gravity is? Should get back to it. Just don't. Yeah, no, that's completely fair. Lord knows my setup isn't ideal, but I try to make do with what I have. I mean, shoot, I've got, if you go to my YouTube, I've got streams archived from back in like 2018, where I was literally just streaming on my MacBook, just listening to the fans speed up to 5 billion miles an hour. Is not good. Computer's in the living room. I hit the... Yeah. No, I completely get you. Yeah. I empathize. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Is there a way to change what gravity is? Project. Physics. Let's up gravity. Ruled subdivisions. No. Gravity. -15. Let's see if that works. Make it feel a little punchier. That feels a little better. Let's try like 17. And with upping the gravity, we might need to change a couple things. I was trying to stream it. My dad seems that shit. Oh god. Yeah, no, I completely. I'm sorry, Jim. That sucks big time. Lord knows I try my best to convey to my parents when I'm streaming, but even with that, every once in a while, like just a few minutes ago, my dad knocked on my door asking me if I needed something. Graphics from McMahon Legends. That is the biggest compliment. Thank you. I've been messing around with this like low poly pixelated 2D 3D kind of look. um I'm still progressing. I'm still working on it, trying to make sure it looks the best that I can, but I'm happy with how far I've gone. I think this windmill was like my first attempt. It's like super simple. uh yeah, absolutely. Well, when you do start streaming again, let me know and I'll make sure I pop by. Speaking of, I might update the textures for this a bit. You know what? Let's do that. Instead of messing with physics for 5 billion years, let's do some art. I just need to find where the textures are. Textures. I think this is it. Let's open this up and see what we get. Bum, 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 yep, this is still my blimp game. Okay, so I think we can get away with upping the resolution a little bit, as everything else seems to be like just a bit higher in terms of like pixel density. This feels very chunky because this was my phase when I was a little too scared to add too many pixels to textures, because I wanted it to look blocky and cool. But I think that ended up being my detriment. Plus, I could probably use a bunch more colors. Let's go with our classic EDG 432. Shout out to Endesga. Dude is a legend. And let's just double our sprite size. It should still look alright. And now we can kind of mess with stuff. So the intention with this kind of thing was supposed to be like a wooden, not quite a house, but thank you, Jim. I really appreciate it. Kind of like with like, don't know how to explain it, but just like these little iron parts framing it at the corners, keeping it together. I don't know how much of that comes across, so let's fix that. And later on in stream, if we get a chance, I can start working on the second map for this. I'm thinking like a beach type thing. We can do some low poly modeling, and I can show you all my workflow, because I'm still working on figuring it out, but I've gotten some good practice in lately, and I'm pretty excited to work in low poly pixel texture type stuff. So now, here's the fun part. If I save this, it should automatically update the textures. No lethal lava landing. I mean, I could do like a volcano. So I have to have a public demo out at the end of this coming week. It has to go live on the 12th, and I have to submit it by the Friday before that. So by this upcoming Friday, I will have to have something to put onto the internet. This is for my fine arts thesis class. This piece is my final thesis for my 5 years at art school. So I've essentially used it as an excuse to make the game that I've been talking about and thinking up for years, which isn't exactly what you're supposed to do for thesis, but yeah, I'm finally graduating after 5 billion years of art college. It has been a long journey. I'm glad it's finally almost over. But the demo will be like a final push out So there'll be okay. Let me take a second to explain. So currently, if you just go to my website chrisquay.com, there's probably a link there to an older demo from like a year ago, like last March, which has just a bunch of placeholder assets and gives like a general taste of the game. And then for this semester, I've just been refining it, adding more assets, making it look better, making it play a little better. And so there'll be one version of the demo that comes out on the 12th that will have just the one stage, just with all of the controls and all that. That'll be out then, and then there will be a second one that I have to submit for final thesis on, like, I don't even know what day, later on in April, like a week or two after that. Yeah, like probably like the 23rd or the 26th. So I'm gonna be busy. That being said, I'm excited to finally be almost done. Yeah, exactly. I've got a lot of stuff going on and no idea what I'm doing. I'm just a guy. Trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life. Is that like a... Oh, I like that. Okay. We might be able to, like, do that. Boop, boop. And we could probably... That's that, so we can add in some little details. Might even be able to, like, do that. Give it some dimension, some feeling. How's that look? Ho 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 ho. And then I might do that so that it kind of looks like it's bending in a little bit. Maybe. But okay, what happens if we just erase? Why is that my background color? Wish to erase. Let me erase. Is that erasing? No, it's just making orange pixels. Neat. Thank you, video games. I wish to erase into a background. Layer from background. Will this work? Yes. Okay, cool. Thank you, Ace Sprite. Make my life so much easier. Ah, that's right, I can't... Ah. Dang it, Unity and not supporting transparency. Fade out objects. Huh. So yes, there will be 2 different demos. The only difference will be that one of them has an extra level to explore. But the gist of the game is that, for people who are new, is that you're 2 people on one keyboard and or controller. So one person is controlling the blimp, like turn, speed, all that stuff, altitude, all them good things. And then another person is over here controlling the cannon. And I'm still tweaking like speed variables and all that, making it feel good. And all that good stuff. But yes, that is the general gist of the game. It's just this local multiplayer of need a self-destruct button. I mean, technically, if you just kind of ram yourself... Well, this doesn't have a collider. But if you just ram yourself into some terrain... really quick... you will die. And explode. bonk, 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 and bonk. You explode. There you go. That... Technically, you have a self-destruct. You just gotta ram yourself into a wall a bunch of times. Yeah, okay. So I like this. I may... I don't know if I want to... May shorten each of these a little bit. Let's try this, and then this, and then this. Let's see how that goes. Because again, it's not going to support some transparency, and I'm going to get upset. Let's see. Let's look at the material. I want cutout. Please. Or just transparent? No. Should be cutout. Why is it not do thing? Is there 2 materials for these different planes? I swear to God. Alright, where's my material? I'll be upset. Windmill. Windmill mat 1. Alpha cutoff. It should just be cut out already. Please. Variable, yeah. Variable lose text box is not going to sign. Cool. Any cool thing from across up? Ooh. Do share. Where is it getting that little bit of weird? I guess I'll just have to leave it like that. It's a detachable stick. Ooh. Interesting. Make it flat for bags and stuff. Heck yeah. Jim on the road. What will he do? That's exciting, man. Love shit like that. I just need to figure out which face this is. Nope, not one of those. That's the top. But this one must be the back. Cool. I kind of want to give it like a little window. Like that. That is upside down. It's also green, so it'll fit in the live stream background, but I can't. Nice. Heck yeah. I am excited for you, Jim. That sounds dope. Does this work like I think it does? Not really. Plus it's gonna have that on one of those, but you don't really see the... So, the thing attaching the two is literally just a duplicate of this box. Because I'm good at what I do. Cool. I think it works fine. I may make this top one like a shingled roof, maybe. Huh. probably make this like a metal gray, so that when I do this, or not, does it only go to that? It does. Huh. Interesting. Then I will do this. And give it a probably a little darker. Yeah. There was good enough for print. It's good enough for me. Cool. I think that works. Got ourselves a nice little updated pinwheel. Or windmill. Model. I'll probably update these, make them a little better looking. Because at the moment they're just kind of spread around. Just kind of give it a little dimension, I guess. Probably works. Nah, not that. Does that work? I think it does. Probably add some like brighter bricks to it too. Maybe. Just give it a little dimension. Maybe. I'm not sure. No, that's not how that works. I may just completely wipe this sprite. Did you see the latest KOF? Oh, for King? I did. Everyone was saying... Who did everyone think it was going to be? I forget. Everyone thought it was going to be someone different, and it ended up being King. Actually, looks great. I have yet to play a KOF game, but I'm sure this will probably be when I start. Odds are. Game looking better and better. Oh yeah, I thought it was Ash, right. I forgot. I might just make it like kind of rounded bricks. Like these. All teams pretty much confirmed, so yeah. That's all you need. All you need is the dream team. I thought Terry looked good. I know people were upset because he wasn't updated like at all, but I don't think that's a character that you really need to update. It's Terry frickin' Bogard. Does that even look good? Yeah, some of it looked a little cheap, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Game's still in development, I guess. So, like, it's not the biggest problem, but I agree. It would have been a little nice to see some of that stuff updated. Yeah, exactly. I might just leave the bricks how they were. Don't know how I feel about the bright ones, though. I'll take those out. Just leave it as... Screamed at Yashiro's trailer. I don't remember which one that is, but I probably also really enjoyed it. Again, I haven't played a KOF, so I don't know the characters' names offhand outside of Terry, because I'm a normie. White hair, red jacket, one before king. Yes. That sounds vaguely familiar. Let me look it up real quick. Punchy Man. That literally describes everyone in KOF, Jim. Euro. KOF. Oh, right, him. Yeah. They got rid of his suspenders. I was a little sad. He's very goofy. His 14 design is very goofy. Is that 14? His old design is very goofy. But I like his updated design. Again, I have no ties to these characters, so I don't know what I should or shouldn't be looking for. I just like the Punchy Man. It's not 14. Oh, okay. Last one was 2002. Gotcha. I don't know these things. Yeah, I think that's fine. Some of it doesn't match up, which I would love to just remodel it, but at this point, I'm too lazy to. Right, he did die. I remember hearing about that. I was like, ha! Pretty neat that you can just die and then not die. Thanks, King of Fighters. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good redesign. I like this. Let's tweak this again. I think this is upward force. Let's just give that a 1. Popped off because my queen is confirmed with him. Ooh. Hoopst. Spill the beans. Shermie. I'm unfamiliar with this character, but I congratulate you nonetheless. You'll have to send me some stuff about them. So I'm sure you have material that you would love to share. Okay, yeah, this does look a lot better. I like that. I've been thinking about updating the blimps textures, but I think it's fine how it is. Here, let me look them up. Ooh. Oh, okay. I've seen pictures of them. You have good taste, Jim. You have good taste. I'm sure you'd think so. You're all good, Jim. Yes. She cute. I will agree. Okay, I need to solve... Yes, I would agree. I need to solve why... I just need to have a duplicate of... of this searching for children of children? I guess so. Shiro Brooks. I believe it. Will this work? Let's just do the thing that I want. Maybe. Let's find out. Huh? No. Didn't. Dang it. Get component to children. Is this just because they don't have a rigid body? It's probably because they don't have a rigid body. Dang it. No, they're attached to stuff that has a rigid body, so it should still detect them. That has a rigid body, so that gets passed into OBJ. Collision. If renderer is not null, renderer has material or color. Herb. Then what do I want? So that's already a child that has a rigid body. Use gravity is true. Kinematic is false. The object is the parent. And I want the child. Yes, this should work, shouldn't it? Unless I'm looking for the wrong thing. Renderer. Material.color. Should just be that. Unless it's just not. Huh. Code should just work. It makes sense in head, therefore should just work. Because those sides of the shell are turning black, but the inside... Hi, Monica. How's it going? What you up to? Getting into trouble? Let's turn the turning speed down to like 0.2. Let's see what that does. That feels a little nicer. And by nicer, I mean a little more clunky, which is what I want. I will probably add more shoot force. Thank you, Monica. What are you up to? You didn't go with them to... to Grandma and Grandpa's house, did you? Probably just sitting downstairs. Cool. I need to work on that explosion, because that doesn't look right to me. In the car? Oh, okay, cool. So I am home alone. Eesh. Let's see. I want prefabs explosion. Let's fix this, because it's not looking right to me. I might just get rid of that. Just make it the spheres. And then just get rid of the color of our lifetime, maybe? Just make it a color. Old school more. Should have the old school more. Bone explosions. Oh, I would love that. I would love to do like a... Like, depending on what kind of terrain it's colliding with, it has a different... Like, I wanted to have it, like, leave a decal sear in the ground, but it just doesn't wanna. Unity is having all kinds of problems with decals right now. I did get that sploosh to look good, though. I'm happy with that. We'll probably change their... Where is the sploosh? There's the sploosh. Change the size of her lifetime and make it change a little bit. It do. It really do. Probably like that. Yeah, that looks great. Cool. Let's do that one more time. Sploosh. Start speed is a little low. Let's go from like 20 to 50. Let's go like 30, see what that does. It's still too tall. Like 15. A lot of game development is just tweaking numbers for eternity until you feel like they're okay. 60. Sploosh. I like that. I think that's good. Sick. Okay, cool. And do I have color of a lifetime? I do have it fade out. I might have it fade out a little earlier. Let's see how this looks. Thank you, Chin. It do be looking a little fat, not gonna lie. Yeah, I understand. I completely get it. Sploosh. Yeah. I have the opposite problem where I tend to make everything a little too small and contained. I designed this entire environment for people to explore, and it's just like 100 by 100 units. And it's like, okay, cool. I have a large-scale blimp battle in this tiny arena. Have fun. Heart isn't racing. What's the point? Exactly. I may... Because I kind of want the explosion to knock down trees around it. Or at least, like, turn them black. I don't know if that's worth it, though. So that would be a little bit of time. Plus, it would only be this map, because only this map has these trees. Um, I don't know. That's a thing to think about. Gaming. Player makes a blimp arcade shooter and the effects are massive. Yes, exactly. You're too hyped for video games, Jim. Oh, good lord. Cool. Still not the happiest with that explosion, but I think that's probably the closest we're gonna get. Okay. What else do we want to do? I need to work on some of the different screens. So at the moment, I think my controller test screen is just completely broken. Menu. Oh, that's right. I have these. That took forever. God, I'm very proud of it though. Just trying to get the effect of get the particles to appear with it. Keyframe all of that. I think it looks very good. I think everything's a little broken. Yeah, okay, cool. That's broken too. Variable. Do I have buttons somewhere? Buttons. Hanger. Hanger parents. That should work. Very pretty. Thank you. Appreciate it. So it used to have these big, dumb, stupid gears on the side, but they don't really fit thematically with absolutely anything, so I just kind of got rid of them. And then, of course, there's your level transition, is the closing hangar doors. This is our controller select screen, or controller test. It just shows you the controls. As you can see, it works very well in telling you what the controls are by the fact that it's completely blank. This is fine. Do I just have a skybox in here? Can't remember. Yes, skybox 1. Cool. So let's fix that real quick. I want to be player blue. Yes. Let's work on that real quick. Scenes. To player controller. Test. I don't know why that's slightly smaller. Let me just literally copy this. Copy and paste. So now they should be exactly the same. Cool. All right. So now we're here. We can turn this off. Oop. Turn off the hanger temporarily while we work on trying to assemble our controller test stuff. I don't know why the camera's tilted, but I can just reset that. Reset its transform position and all that. We should be fine. I think. Let me turn the hanger back on and make sure that it looks okay. Yeah, it looks fine. Please stay tilted in this house. Yes, exactly. Okay, cool. I can't remember if I still have the no, that's not it. I guess we just start over from scratch. I guess I just deleted all of the old stuff, which is fine. We'll be fine. I think the skybox in here is different though. No, it's not. Oh, okay. Fine then. Be like that. All right. What do we want to start? I have a bunch of assets for the menu, such as this press start stuff. Don't know why they're 500 different sprites, but oh right. So I ran the original demo on these janky SNES controllers that I got off of Amazon. I just had 4 of them plugged into my computer. This was like last March, so it was. Okay, what is my distance from? There we go. Okay, jeez. Image. So I had all of these different controls for how to control it on an SNES controller. Because of course I did. I'm me. I am really proud of that SNES controller sprite though. That looks very good to me. But not every person is like me and just has spare SNES controllers lying around. So we're probably not going to go with this. Exclamation points for emphasis. Yes. Okay. So how do I want to structure this? Go up. Yes. I'm tempted to add a system where the gunner can like press the face buttons to like give different calls of like press. Because like, so here I'll try and explain my general idea real quick. So if you're doing it on controller, it would be one person literally holding this side of the controller. This will be go forward, go back, turn left, turn right, altitude up, altitude down, and then undisclosed things with the D-pad that I haven't figured out yet. And then the other person is literally holding the other side of the controller. And then this is their turn the cannon left, turn the cannon right, turn the cannon up, turn the cannon down, and then fire the cannon. So I could have like tell the pilot to go up, tell the pilot to go down, tell the pilot to go left, turn the pilot to go right, tell the pilot he's a dingus, tell him he's an idiot, all kinds of things on the face button. That's the general idea, just because I like causing chaos. Also, local multiplayer is underrated and a very good way to get people to hate each other. On a keyboard, it doesn't translate too well. It's just WASD, and the other person is on IJKL. But Terabyte, heck yeah! Hey, buddy, how's it going? Ugh. How are you so creative? Because I'm old. That's how. Thank you, Terabyte. Press A to pull a knife on pilot. Exactly. You get the idea. So that is the general idea. How I want that to be conveyed is an entirely different story. And if I can get it all done in time, is also a different story. So we may just want to take a second to do some asset creation. Don't know if I want to do it. I wonder if I can just... Do I want to make a vectorized controller asset? Probably not, but I'll probably have to. Let's boot up Photoshop then. Also, hi Terabyte. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. We're just doing some good old-fashioned game development. Hanging out. When you get old, you get the smarts. Exactly. When you get old, you come up with weird stuff, and nobody knows how to say no. Why not make it where your controller detects your controller drivers so you don't have to get rid of the SNES controller? Okay, so technically it should do that. So Unity very, very recently, like within the past year or so, changed how it handles inputs. So like for example, I've tried setting up so that it should support controller, but it still doesn't want to. So like I can, oh yeah, I do have this controller tester scenes. That's empty. I don't know why that's empty. It like very, very much like recognizes my controller input if it's on. Come on, buddy. It should, at least. Oh, shut up, Steam. Stop stealing my inputs. It should automatically detect the controller and all these different things like devices. X input controller windows. Yes. Close tab. So as you can see, it's technically got all of my inputs given by the changing numbers. It is detecting that there is input. However, when I tell it to do control things, it doesn't like it. Don't know why. It's very finicky. It makes me upset. So where is my input stuff? Controls asset. So I have mappings already for gamepad and all of these different things, but it doesn't want to recognize any of them. I don't know why, and it makes me angry. So if I go to any of my two-player game and try and control it using controller, it just doesn't like it for whatever reason. Don't know what it means when it's giving me a null raster data thing, but that shouldn't be related. I have followed hundreds of tutorials about how this stuff works, and yet it just doesn't wanna. Events. Player. Got all of these different things that it can do. Auto switch between, if I just switch to gamepad. So one of the cool things that you can do is when you're changing bindings through the engine itself, is you see this is the path, this is what button this corresponds to, and it can just listen for an input, and if you input it, it'll give you all of the things that counts for. So I would think I think I've tried all of these. Let's try left stick Y. Maybe. Let's just try all of them and see what happens. Left stick Y. No, left stick Y gamepad. Because thus far, none of these have worked. Nope, that's not doing anything still. Cool. I guess we try. Let's just start from the top. Left stick gamepad. Game broke. Apparently. I've even tried just forcing it to listen to gamepad instead of keyboard. But even that, see, it defaults theme is gamepad, but it doesn't. Let me try turning off auto switch and see if it forces it to take gamepad input, but it shouldn't. Nope. Nothing. Heck. don't know why. Let me real quick go into input system. Okay. Process events, dynamic update. Maybe fixed update? I'm also sending a letter to Unity. Thank you, Jim. Because supposedly the stuff should just all work out of the box, but no. It don't. I've been tinkering with this since March of last year. And it's still just the worst. Hi Adam, how's it going? How we doing? I am just hanging out, attempting to wrestle with Unity. Just woke up. I feel you. I wish that was me. I'll be here probably most of the afternoon, just working, hanging out with chat. So feel free to tune in or out. Apparently I'll be spending most of it wrestling with Unity, so you know how it is. Attempting to figure out how the heck they want their shite to work. As it should just work out the box, right? Cries. Fire cannon. See, that doesn't even work, and that should be the easiest one to do. Right trigger, gamepad, or Xbox controller. Does Xbox controller work? Fire. Fire gun, please. Fire gun, please. Oh, did I even hit apply? Oh, it has autosave. Okay. Boo, boo, boo. Input debug. Let's keep this up, I guess. Because it gives me input for all the stuff. It makes the numbers change. But doesn't wanna... I wonder if I just manually, instead of path. It's not really an option for an X input controller. Unless that's under gamepad. No. Xbox controller. I want, yes, right trigger. On an Xbox controller. Nope. Everything hurts. So Xbox controller is just X input controller, and yet it just doesn't want to do anything. It should just automatically go to gamepad. But it don't. Hi, Izzy. Unity sucks. Yeah, it makes me mad. How we doing? Ugh. Everyone is up to all kinds of stuff today. Doing okay, tired? Same. I would love to just go back to bed, curl up into a ball, and cease existing, but here I am, doing everything I can. I'm a Superman. I don't suppose you have any experience using Unity's new input system, would you? I don't think you would. Some switch control scheme. Yeah, throw a suggestion out there. Hit it with a rock. Like that. I like that suggestion. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it. Not the new one, no. You are lucky. It just doesn't want to get... Is there something stealing the input? I don't think there is, because it's giving the debug... I have the numbers. Let me use them. Please. I beg of you. It's doing fun number stuff. You can see it doing numbers. You can see the silly numbers. You can see it. It's right there. It's giving debug values. And yet... It just don't. Ugh. Should I just set it to do both? Maybe? For whatever reason? Just make it agnostic and you can use both at the same time if you want? So even that doesn't work. Let's try this. See if this rustles my jimmies. Also, hi everyone. How's it going? Just screaming at a computer for a few hours. It's fine. It should be the right trigger of an Xbox controller. Listen. Right trigger gamepad? Do you need me to be less specific? For no reason other than to make me upset? Come on, fill up the meter. I'm mad. Why it no work? Why it no want do thing I want to do? Scream. Whoa. That was a mistake. Programming horde. See, that doesn't even have a... I'm upset. Papa's upset. See, that's... This doesn't even have a check mark for either of them, but this still works. If I hit left control, it'll still act as a fire, even if it's not checked off. It just does it. It just works. It just happens. Why does you hate my controller? I'm upset. Do I have... There shouldn't be anything stealing the inputs. Quit out of Overwolf, because that's probably eating my CPU. It should all be working, but it won't. Ah! X input controller windows. Speaking of Splatoon, it's obviously getting an input in the fact that it can listen and hear the input. Do I just need to add an interaction? Is it just gonna be that much of a jerk? Bang. Wow, it works. Haha. Oh, I'm gonna have a seizure. This is fine. Of all things, you figure it would be able to detect a single button press. Is it just because it's a trigger? Is that why it's being dumb? Here, let's try right bumper. Let's try bumper, see if that works a little better. The fact that people are watching me scream at Unity is hilarious to me. Hello, people. Doesn't want to work. Okay, what is this error? What are you? GUI utility process event. What? Expression. Yes, that raster add vertex buffer. Oh. That's a trail renderer thing. Interesting. Did you try all the triggers? Well, yes and no. Because, so, the idea of it is... Let me, real quick, just tab over to Streamlabs so I can see this. The idea is if you're playing it on a controller, you've got literally one person holding one side of it like this, and the other person holding the other side like this. And you're literally using... So the buttons are very, very specific. Speed up, speed down, turn left, turn right, altitude down, altitude up. And then stuff I haven't decided with the D-pad. And then cannon left, cannon right, cannon up, cannon down, fire with that. And then I'm thinking of doing just like pings of like, it'll show up on the pilot screen. It's like, cannon said go left, cannon said go right, cannon said go up, cannon said go right, back, or something like that. Obviously with writing flourishes or whatever, but controller dumb. It make me mad. Everything works fine on keyboard, but trying to do anything on controller is apparently the worst. and it's giving me input values whenever I do stuff on the computer. As you can see, like right here, the numbers are changing when I mess with stuff. It only works with speedrun world record holders. Shit! Dang it! Like I can go nutso on the buttons, but it just doesn't wanna. Device 25 X input. Yeah, Griffin's friend, well, I guess Griffin's brother-in-law, Matt, took the world record. Yeah, this was back in January, and I just haven't gotten around to getting it back. We there was a good span of a week where I did a little practicing, and we attempted to see if we could get any percent and just get to the top of the tower. But her collider just isn't there if you get up there before you get every objective. So there's no any percent run. I just haven't had time or energy to get back to it yet. I want to say he got it down to like 39 minutes. Let's take a look. No, I know. I gotta graduate. He's down to 45 minutes. There were a few funky speed texts that I found out, but I need to go back in and remap the courses between objectives. I mean, you're right, but also I have deadlines. I'll get back to it eventually. I still need to do the forklift run on a bowling ball once I figure out how that works. But apparently my computer hates controllers, so it might not be possible. Ah! Because that was one of the charity incentives. I still needed to do that. Imagine having a world run holder on your resume. I mean, yeah, I think his Twitter display name is still world record holder or forklift speedrunner or whatever. Yeah. His display name is literally his name in parentheses, forklift load world record holder. But yeah, I'll get back to it eventually, I'm sure. Can't keep me away forever, but I've just got too much on my plate. Let's see. Put system not reading controller. I'm currently reading through forum posts to figure this out. Because if I take the batteries out, it'll say controller disconnected. sorry this is gonna be very, very boring. I apologize. Just having a heck of a time trying to figure out how to do this. I'm also hyped for Windjammers too. Upcoming games I'm looking forward to. Monster Hunter DLC. I'm excited to see what happens with that. Anything immediately? Not really. I haven't had time to keep track of all the stuff that's coming out. I'm sure if I looked on Twitter, there's like 5 billion other indie games that I know that I'm excited for. Soundfall. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. There's a lot. Sure. I mean, Breath of the Wild 2, obviously, stuff like Nintendo, whatever they come up with, whatever garbage they think up. Always excited for that. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with release schedules outside of Monster Hunter, really. I would love that. Whatever the Age of Calamity DLC is would be cool. Insert example of other indie game. Okay, now my controller's just not turning on. There we go. Joystick reconnected. Yay! Shush. I don't have any horny in my chat. That being said, I will be right back. I need to fill out my water again. So, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Alright, I returned. Oop. Okay, so as much as I would love to mess with the keyboard inputs for the next 30 years, I can save that for after stream. I can do that on my own time. What stuff can be done just here, just now? I guess we can... Let's see. Let me get my checklist out. Ugh. I have a list of stuff that I still need to do that I'm very bad at keeping up with. UI juice. Update level select art. We could do that. So for the level select, currently we have this, which is very nice, very juicy. I like it a lot, but it could use a revamp since we've changed how everything looks. So, figure we'll do that. Plus, I don't think I'm going to be doing a city level, so we can get rid of that art and/or change it. We can update this, make it look a little nicer. Yeah, we can just have fun with it. Or, I also had the idea of... I don't know if... I kind of like the idea of having like a 3D preview of the level. Just like kind of sitting back there. Or just like... would I be able to... Does sound dope. It's a matter of, can I make it work? Of just 0, 0, 0. Let's actually put it like over here. Pretty background. I was thinking more like get rid of, as much as I love the blimp being there, literally just take this whole thing. Oop. Yeah, shadows off. Don't receive shadows. Well, I need to fix your material. Do we have a light? Light. Don't know why those shadows are so harsh. Let me go into my other scene and copy the lighting data. Actually, you know what? We can... Do I want to take the whole thing? Here, let me switch maps real quick. So we got that, and we've got the actual map itself. I do like it. I like it a lot. However, it's a lot of objects to load into RAM, I guess. It is possible, though. I might make a prefab of this excluding all the trees. Is this the old terrain? I think it is. Yes, it is. Oh god. Nothing quite like just looking at your own blockouts, huh? Izzy, you'll understand. You know my struggle. Oh, good lord. Just an absolute mess. I think this is the level that you play in the current demo. It's okay, Jim. You'll understand when you're older. God, so much changed between these two. Okay, cool. I'm going to go back from that because I don't need to think about this anymore. You'll understand when you're older. Do I just really want to make that a prefab? I think I can go into the... Well... I don't know if it'll be a performance hit or not, but we'll find out. Okay, let's go back to the level select screen. Because the model itself is fine, but it doesn't have any of the chains or the windmills or stuff, which is fine, but I would like that stuff. Also, I made a bunch of different changes. Like, I accidentally messed up this texture, so I hit it with a rock. All kinds of stuff. So, bye-bye to that. Guess we can turn this off. God, I remember how much of a pain that was. Can't remember if I made these buttons or not. I don't think I did. I think they're just for show. Could make them buttons. What did I attach them to, though? Let's find out. Oh. I attached it to the image. Neat. Let's open this up and mess it up. Oh, good lord. Right, level object. I could just turn levels on and off, I guess. Maybe. What do you think, chat? Do you think I should leave like the thumb art or do like a 3D preview? Because I can do both. The 3D preview is just going to be a little more work. I also just messed it up. Oops. Why not both? Great question. Don't know what I just messed up. Did I turn something off I didn't mean to? I don't think I did. Could at some point when you have the time make a 3D mock-up of the world that you transition into when you hit play. It just like zooms into it instead of doing a hard cut. I don't hate that. Just not sure how that would work. 'Cause, that would be a little weird, especially since it would be cutting from just this one view of it into the split camera view of the game itself. I would love to do that if I had any idea how to start. Yeah. Yeah. It would be funky. Because I made... I'm here, let me find it. I made this cool GIF just to show turnaround of the world itself. That I really liked. Just show it off as like an art piece. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to start going around. I really like this. Yeah, like this kind of thing as like the level select instead of that little preview at the bottom. 64 galaxy type deal? Where it like shows a little level preview before you load in. See, that I would probably do with Cinemachine if I knew how to... Yeah, that's what I was asking about, of like... Did they have like a little tiny preview of it at the bottom? That's what I was proposing, of have no level thumbnail, get rid of this guy. Well, sorry, Izzy. Hold on. I need to... I've been thinking about doing this for a while, but I'm just gonna allow links. Sorry about that. Settings. No, not that. Streamlabs bot setup. Streamlabs chatbot. Where? Cloudbot. Caps protection. Symbol protection. Link protection. Turn that off. Okay. Should be okay to post links now. Maybe? Let me check. Sorry. I'm trying to do 5 billion different things at once. You do a thing where like it shows the 3D level in the background when you select it, zooms in on the start. See, I would, but that's a lot to... It's definitely possible. I just don't know if I have the time or energy to do it. Yeah. Relevant footage of Mario Galaxy. Okay. Take a look at that. Oh, right. It just has a little level preview. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. But I would need to actually do it. Of literally just... Whoa. Hello. Let me, scale you down real quick, sir. Of just, like... this... sitting down here. I'd probably... Here, let me tilt the camera a little bit so I don't have to worry about keying rotation. Let me turn off the hanger. Doors. And then... Let's see. Can I change this camera from perspective? I can! Haha! Orthographic. I win. Okay. So can I... have to shrink you down. Where is... You get the picture, though, at least. Camera size with ortho. Oh, okay. Size. Okay, the scale doesn't work. Oh, camera size. God, thank you, Izzy. I haven't messed with ortho before. I don't know how to, I also don't know how to read, so that's a problem. You are a lifesaver. I could probably move the canvas closer. Probably like 4. That's probably better. Yeah, just so it shows up on top. And I think I already have an animator that has it spin, because I made it for... Let's see how this looks. The particles didn't scale correctly, but generally... Yeah, I need to fix the particles, but I could probably just turn the particles off. It has snow particles up there, but you don't really see them. I can find them. I just added them for fun. Just because I thought it was a nice little world building aspect. I've also got to copy the lighting settings from one scene to the other, because those shadows are a little harsh. Let me do that real quick. Lighting. Can I set this as a prefab? No. Cool. Can I at least copy the settings from scene to scene, please? Or not. That works too. Oh, I need to generate my lighting. Lighting has been generated. Can you make it bob up and down slightly too? I think so. I should be able to. Now, it has an animator on it. I can keyframe whatever I want. It's just a matter of doing it. And also probably slow it down a little bit. What is the best way to copy lighting from one scene to another? I haven't done this before. This is for a 3D model, Bob. Yes, exactly. Unity. Copy scene lighting settings. Same question, same problem. Literally an entire forum asking if there's a way to... Oh, cool. Just duplicate the scene and duplicate all the objects and additive copy. Cool. Thanks, forums. Oh, I hate it here. Although, I think I could probably just copy it by hand. Actually, I can probably just screen cap it and eyedropper all of the colors that I need. So let me do that. Haha, I found a way to cheat. So 2P level select. Environment lighting gradient. Cool. And then screenshot. Put this over here. Boop. And boop. And boop. Skybox 1. Source. Custom. Reflection probe 0. Oh, that just gives everything my skybox reflection. Oops. That's fine. And then what is okay, what is the deal with this? Is it just literally a 3D object? That's dumb. Why am I dumb? Why is it a 3D object? Stop it, Chris. What are you doing? I am a doing this. UI. Image. Inspector. push back the Z. Bup. BRB. You are good. I am just going to continue talking to myself because that keeps me entertained. Set native size. Does that work since it's orthographic now? Kind of. Why is that cut off there? Why is that on top? Dang it! Can I sorting layer it? No. Yep. I hate images. Heck, images. All my homies hate images. Image type. Simple. Now it fills it. But it also cuts off everything else. Oh yeah, that's another one. That's another game that I'm excited for. The new TMNT by the same people as Panzer Paladin, which I bought. I enjoyed the little bit that I played of, but have not picked up since, and I'm a little sad about it. Panzer Paladin is very good. Jim, I feel like you should look into that. I think you might like it. Yes, that is another one that I'm very excited for. I've got all kinds of notifications right now. The Windjammers people are publishing it. Ooh, is that? I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember their name. Is that also? Is that Tribute? I don't remember. Brain not working good. Oh, that's right. You literally just make things go behind by putting them below. I hate it here. .emu. Right. Okay. Again, I am a doingus. Do not listen to me. Cool. So now I can probably literally just turn the models on and off. Oh, that is very nice. That is very nice. I may turn shadows back on real quick. Unless it's the directional light that I turned on. I can't remember. Let's see if that changes it. That's still nice. I think those colors are a little better. I do like that you still get the motion of the windmills. I think that's nice. You've still got the little aggro crab down there. Yeah. Man, I'm proud of how far I've come. Needs a monkey on it? Here, Jim. Since you mentioned it, it's still there. Abs. Don't you worry, Jim. Our monkey pilot is still there. He's still doing his best. Don't you worry. I got you. He's in every ship. Believe in him. He's lost in combative thought. It's true. It weighs heavy on the mind. take these and turn there. Cast shadows on. Receive shadows on. Is it just because I don't have a directional light in here? Is that why? Oh, I do. Is it just because my shadow render distance is too far? That's probably it. See how that looks. I like. It's like vaguely toy-like in a way that I enjoy. I think it works well. Boom, boom, boom. I wish I had given the players a reason to go up onto this one, though. Because there's not really anything to do unless you feel like blowing up all the windmills. You know, what's that one game? Panzer Paladin. I'll put it in the chat. It's a side scroller. It's a side-scrolling 2D where you design your weapons. It's very like Mega Man, Castlevania-y. Of course, you could just not like it. That's up to you. Lord knows I bounced off it kind of hard, but I think it's just because I had stuff going on. But it's very, very pretty, and the devs behind it are very, very nice. Yeah, it has a lot of style. Also, cute anime girl on the cover. So, like, what you gonna do? Yeah, exactly. It is very stylish. Also, big robots. That is the same people who are doing the TMNT reboot. Which is why I got excited. Because it's like, oh, the Panzer Paladin people. I might change that image to just be the... to just be the transparent version. Because I think it's the wrong color. Yeah, it's on Switch, PC, all that good stuff. Always happy to shove indie games down people's throats, of course. I think I will make a lava level. I think that sounds fun. You want to do that? I think we want to do that. Or at least start working on it. Even before I fix all of the issues with this version. Let's boot up Blender and just have a good old time. Leave a lot of land in action, baby. It'll be interesting figuring out how I want it to function differently than this level. Izzy, if you're still in chat, I'm sure you can give me some level design pointers as we go. Let's open this one up and get a size reference. So this was... you can see all my horrible texturing methods in action of just literally making specific angles and then going after it literally polygon by polygon, trying to check out these hot UVs, guys. Look how good I am at UV mapping. I'm a nightmare. Should make an old school Doom looking PNG monsters throwing rocks at you. UVs do suck. Thankfully, I don't have to do most of them. Because I literally just haven't. Yeah, exactly. Like it can be fun sometimes. Lord knows Blender makes it easier than Maya ever did. One of the better parts of switching from Maya over to Blender is that literally just for me, they added a UV snap to pixels option. Good lord, that makes my job so much easier. Because in Maya, you had to enable like 500 different settings to even get it to snap. But you can literally just snap to pixels. Like the reason I made don't save. I made this a friend's character in Blender in like a matter of a couple hours. It's just because I literally went in, made all of the textures and stuff. Come on, do the thing. No, grab the object. Show me the UVs. It doesn't want to behave. I literally just doodled out all of the textures and colors that I would need and then just went nuts in poly modeling. Speaking of, I can now do the N64 texture style very well, I think. I am HO. It is a deer, thank you very much. Well, the character's name is Deer, D-E-A-R. I don't know the character's details myself. I just think that they're very cute. So, let's see. I don't remember what... we can just size it up. Let us start making our... Let's go for 100 meters, maybe. That seems about right. Probably. I don't really remember what the density of the thing was in terms of edge subdivide 10. No, 40. Yeah, let's go 50. And then, while it's probably not the best way to go about it, I literally just... Well, first, let me select... Let's go for our edges. Select similar. Select loops, edge loops. No? I literally just do this. Make, because we gotta make it go down a little bit so that it can go into the little base that we make for it. Cool. Neat. So now we can just go nuts with sculpting and try and make ourselves, as now we can literally just doodle the terrain. Well, let me make sure that it's still the right settings and it's not. Doesn't. Okay, no, it is definitely deforming the wrong way. I need to lock it to the... I need to lock the sculpting pen to the Z-axis. No. Or not. Or not. Can I help you? Okay. I forget how to lock it to a specific face. Options, gravity, advance, sculpt plane, Z plane. Haha, that's how. So now I can literally just edit it so that it changes height and doesn't, like, if I go off of this edge, it's not pulling out that way. So now if I still go to a top view, it'll be perfectly square still. Cool. Neat. Blender is very cool. So here, I'm gonna try and sketch some ideas for this level first before I go into modeling. Just so I'm not going in completely blind. Let's do that. Let's start all of my everything really quick. Put Streamlabs up here. Switching between 500 different things. Alright, let's sketch a level real quick. I've got kind of an idea of what I want, but I'm not sure how to lay it out. And again, Izzy, if you have tips and tricks that you'd like to share from all of your level design experience, it would be very much appreciated, because I'm much more of a noob when it comes to that kind of stuff than you are. You seem to know your stuff, at least academically speaking. Which, if you haven't played all of Izzy's things on itch, they're very fun. They've got good stuff, good worlds to explore, and they seem fun. As opposed to me, who is a game development gremlin who doesn't know the first thing of what he's talking about. Let's make it actually a pen. So what I'm thinking is very much in... I like the idea of having these kind of overpasses that you can go over or under. But for this, I'm thinking... Hi, Blue. How's it going? Hi, Stitch. I think I've seen you called Stitch in other places. You have the ability to do some perspective drawings and do a top-down on grid paper. That's true. I could do that. I'll probably end up doing a bunch of different sketches of it just to try and figure out what the heck I want to do. How's it going, Blue? It's been a while. I hope you're having a good day so far. So I'd be tempted to just put the volcano in the middle. Do I like KOF or Schoolgirls today? It's Sunday. It feels like let's make it a Schoolgirl Sunday. Let's make it a Schoolgirl Sunday. Go for that. I know nothing Schoolgirls. I've played it like once and I was very bad at it. So that's all I've got. Is this Saturday? Time is fake, and so am I. See, my temptation would be to put the volcano in the middle, because I want there to be a big old volcano, of course. It's a lava level, there's got to be a volcano. But the problem is that the starting areas are usually like, if we're splitting it like this, it's always like a little bit above here. Here's your first starting area, and there's your second player starting area. They always start there. And I don't know if I want... you start the level and you're immediately just looking straight into a wall. I don't want that to be the case. That's why the first level has the big mountain off to the side, because I wanted there to be a big mountain, but I didn't want it to get in the way of trying to do all this stuff so that you can still see the player, but you've got like interesting stuff off to the sides when you start and you've got all of these different areas that the player kind of wants to explore, all these kinds of things. I'd be tempted to literally just make it off to the side, like bisecting it, like literally like center it like up here. Because I kind of want to add like a lava viaduct, if that makes sense, that you can just like fly under. And then maybe like a flat area where it like pools a little bit. And then literally, could you make this as a basin with the volcano in the middle? Basin with the volcano in the middle. So just like, literally just like goes down and then back up with the volcano. Just like that? Kinda? Like that? Like a bowl shape? Is that what you're talking, Jim? That could work. Big stage though. Fill in the lower area with a bit of lava. The volcano stick out 2/3 of the way. So just like literally. Like that, kinda. Now Doom from Breath of the Wild is a bit more enclosed. Like bridges and overhangs. Well, I was thinking bridges and overhangs. So my initial thought is I know nobody watched it, but I really enjoyed my playthrough of the Pathless. But my idea was like if I do a side view of it real quick, it'll explain it a little better. So like in this specific design, obviously I might be able to adapt it to the other designs, but if we've got here's the edge of the arena, we've got our volcano over here. Don't know if this how tall it'll be, but it just kind of runs off. But jutting out of it are like these viaducts that are like spilling lava and like delivering it everywhere, and you got like a lava flow. These almost like Shadow of the Colossus-y type beams that you can like fly through. Very much inspired by some of the architecture in that game. Which if you haven't played the Pathless, it's very good. And then this is probably also spilling out as like a pool. And then this has kind of basins coming out of it a little bit. And it's like pooling up here too. I don't know how to draw lava. Things area looking like. I'll need to copy paste that. I don't know how to even say that out loud, but I like it. just dropped my glasses. Oh, okay. Is this a place? Oh, this is that one image that you sent in reply to the tweet. Right. I remember this. Because I was originally going to adapt a beach stage to this idea. I mean, once I figure out stage switching, it's just a matter of... This is a meteor crater in Mexico. Interesting. It looks very cool. So for reference... Here, I'll just drag it down here. This is what we're looking at. That's a very low resolution picture, but... This kind of, like, cave-like area. Huge visual inspiration for me? Yeah, I can dig it. Because that was my original idea, is that I would do like a beach stage where you can go into the water into these underground caverns. But then I had to figure out how flying underwater works and do a bunch of particles and make that look good, so I'm hesitant to do it, but I really enjoyed the idea. That's very much a after I don't have a thesis deadline, add it to the game. It's very pretty. Good lord. Yeah, this is supremely my type of shit. Oh, is a C note just a geographical formation, I guess? Oh, hello. That's very nice. It seems to be, if it's a best C notes in Meridia, that implies that there's more than one. C note. A C note is a deep water-filled sinkhole in limestone that is created when the roof of an underground cavern collapses, which fills up a hole. So I guess so. I guess that means that there's more than one. There you go. Ooh, that one's very pretty. Oh, this is very final boss type. This is where you fight a final boss. Are you kidding me? This is literally something out of Breath of the Wild or any open world game. Yeah, no. You fight someone here. But yeah, no, this is supremely my type of shit. Oh god, I love this. Like, give me a Fallout game where you're literally just exploring the wilderness with, like, abandoned shit and not dealing with human civilization. That's where you get to water. Exactly. Oh god, I want to go. Izzy, we're taking a road trip. Yeah. I get what you mean, though. My hesitation with that would be trying to get the player to go down into big hole. Because with the controls being as intentionally clunky as they are, it's hard to get the player to go anywhere that isn't like a direct strategic advantage. And with such a small opening that you won't really realize is there. I mean, I guess I could open up, but at that point, it's less mystical, I guess. Or just make it the whole area, I guess, too. With just lava coming from the ceiling. Of literally just being... Literally just the whole area being enclosed in a box. And just... The face. This is the side view again. Literally just open up at the top with lava coming down. I assume that's what you meant more than any of the junk I said. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know how you draw lava. I say, having drawn lava before, and then comes down into a pool. And then just comes around. Yeah, just like that. Is essentially what I think you mean. That could be fun. Don't know how you get a blimp in there, but I mean, I don't know how you get a blimp in any of these places, but hey. So just like don't know how I'm gonna handle doing the lava, but we'll figure something out, I'm sure. All kinds of particles and stuff. It's probably not quite high enough, but you get the picture. And then it goes off into the abyss. These two are just tall. This is gonna be a nightmare to try and texture, but I think the level design aspect of it will be worth it. Stucco architecture design is cool though. Maybe feed into a lower cavern that is the sea note and lower volcano. Maybe? I'm trying to think how that would work. Is the idea for it to feel mystical? Not really. Like a little bit. It's more just a cool area to fight in, I guess. More than anything. More than... Like, it's not meant to feel any more mystical than, like, this area is. To be completely honest. Like, they should be vaguely on par. Needs a giant egg at the top of the volcano. I don't hate that idea. I could probably do that. Or like give it a chance for there to be a giant egg at the top of the volcano. Like sometimes it'll be there, sometimes it won't. And just don't tell anybody about it. Like I can dig that. I'm drawing. Hold on. There we go. And just. Straight up steal ideas from Link's Awakening. Perf. There. Egg. Hi, Glade Jams. Secret egg. See, my brain is going at like 500 miles an hour trying to figure out how to implement a Sinote without adding an entire second bottom area underneath the level. Because I don't know how I'd figure that out, or how I'd get that to work. Which I guess I could just do it. But I really like the idea of like this giant aquifer thing bisecting the level, kind of keeping it split, but to the point where you can like see the other person through it, like at the beginning of the game, if you're doing 2-player, of course. You just slap one on. What's the thing? It by its nature, it's like this not repressed. Is it repressed? Like recessed, that's the word. It's like this recessed kind of thing that like could do a cylinder subtract from a cube and then extrude down. Yeah. I guess I could like pepper the landscape with holes that lead into like this bigger underground cavern. I don't know how I'd shape that though. I don't know how it would look good. Go fly into the egg. I don't hate that, but also that's like a very small area to try and navigate into. I don't know how to draw lava still. Secret egg level, there's a portal to the trans dimension. Yes. I don't know. I like the idea of this there being this big secret sub-level, though. Or even just, like, kind of raising this part, like, geographically, and, like, adding kind of, like, this recessed tunnel that you can get into. That, like, goes from here to here. If that makes sense. And like raising these rocks here. Just to give a little bit of that. Is this a versus level? Kinda. It can be. All of them are playable in versus and single player. So I'm trying to design around it being fun to navigate with just you or with another set of people. because the game itself is 2-player co-op or 4-player 2 teams. So for here, real quick, I'll tab away from this real quick and give a breakdown of what the game itself generally is, because I haven't explained it in a minute. So essentially, if you haven't seen it already, Azure Skies is very spurt. Yeah, I also like going into the volcano too. Especially, God, I loved Wii Sports Resort, flying around in the plane. That is one of my favorites. So essentially, what the big idea of is with this game, here, let me go back to Streamlabs so I can see myself. Is if you're just playing it with you and another person, one person is quite literally holding one side of the controller, and another person is holding the other side. One person is controlling like the speed, angle, velocity of the blimp, etc. Blimp go faster, blimp go less faster, turn left, turn right, altitude up, altitude down. And then you're literally talking with the other person who is controlling the gun on top to try and take out objectives. So gun left, gun right, gun up, gun down, and then fire. And you can play this with just 2 people and 1 controller. Well, once I figure out how controllers work in Unity, the idea will be it's 2 teams of 2, 2 people on 1 controller. So 2 controllers with 2 people on each, working together to take each other out. That's the general idea. It's just a dumb idea I had that I fell in love with, and I'm trying to realize. So so essentially, I forget where I was going with any of this. Just for people who didn't understand what exactly I'm trying to design around, this idea that very kind of Guns of Icarus. If any of you have played that, of like trying to work together to operate this big machine, and communicate with each other. Be that through, I had the idea of trying to add like pings that the gunner could do, like gunner says go left, because ultimately the gunner has better control over like seeing the stuff around the players. So the idea is that they're kind of the scout as well as the person that's retaliating, and are relaying that to the person controlling it. So trying to design around that is hard, but it's a challenge I'm enjoying. That being said, I have no idea what I'm doing. I do like the idea of going into the volcano, though. That does sound fun. How to go about that, though, is the thing. Because I could literally just make a big old... Whoop, that was intentional, I promise. I could literally just make a big... Whoop. Just a big old inner cavern. That's like under here. And it's like filled with lava and all that good stuff. Again, don't know how to draw lava. Probably looks more like soup than anything, but... Whoop. Do a racing game shortcut and always have blow up rock or redirect lava to blow a hole in the wall. I like that. Because you are, again, operating a cannon. I like the idea of having to blow up an obstacle that isn't just the objective. Hmm. It's like there could still be this underground tunnel that's like blocked off by a big rock that you can blow up. It's got like visible cracks in it. I like that though. I like the idea of having to blow up an obstacle. I will probably use that. Don't know where, but probably will. Hidden tunnel. I don't know. I do not know. I was saying fly through the lava fall and take half damage. Oh. Oh, you can make a secret cave behind the lava fall. It's the entrance to it. You have to take half damage to get in. Okay. I do like that. Instead of having to fly down. Because while there is altitude control, it's very clunky and slow, and it's not ideal for combat. Most of everything kind of stays on the same plane in terms of people navigating obstacles. So I do like the idea of there being this big sub-cavern underneath. I like the idea of the sub-cavern. I'm just trying to figure out how to implement it. I guess just under this. Don't hate that. Don't know how to draw it, but you get the idea. It's an ouchie secret. Literal secret behind waterfall. Of course. What good of a game developer would I be if I didn't hide something behind a waterfall, right? I like that. Yeah. I think that works. Upgrades are a part of this game. Currently they aren't. I had the idea of there being multiple kinds of blimps you can control, but I don't think that's a good thing. Because it's very much like a pick up and just play with your friends. Upgrades might be a thing eventually, but as of now, I, one, don't have the time to implement them, and two, I don't know how conducive they are to the overall feeling of the game. Like, I definitely have some ideas for upgrades written down somewhere, but as of right now, I've got other fish to fry, I guess. So just hide them in the level for verses. Ew. Interesting. Because I had in the I say prototype, in the original 2D version of Azure Skies that doesn't exist on the internet anymore, I don't think. I had a pick-upable health item that was literally just a crate with a plus sign in green with a little helicopter blade that would just flew on the level. Which I wouldn't be opposed to adding them back in the 3D version, but it would take some doing. What's this current song? This currently is Calamari on the Funk by Robka. I probably should turn on the Calamari on the Funk. It should show up now, maybe. There it is. Let me turn that opacity back up. You can barely see that. Oh, there we go. Turn that back on. Cool. That should help. I thought it was Fall Guys. I don't know. This is still... I think this is still my... This is not my streaming tunes anymore. Cool. Or wait, it was. Never mind. That was one of Game Chops' albums. I don't know. Fall Guys does slap. Jukio did a great job with that game. I think that was Jukio. I can't remember. I wouldn't be opposed to power-ups being around the map, but at the moment, I'm trying to focus on the two-player, because trying to get 4 people in a room during COVID is a bit of a nightmare. Because like I said, here, let me pull up a picture of the setup. I had the prototype on display at an exhibit. Do I have any photos of it? There it is. It was literally... Oh, that's a video. It was literally just 4 people on one display. I don't know why it's so low quality. Please load correctly. There we go. It was just 4 SNES controllers all playing the game at the same time and trying to... Oh god, you can see my old blockout geometry and the bad particles. Huh, what a nightmare. It's just 2v2 with one team on one side and one team on the other. Make the game access your vaccination record. Yes, exactly. God, the old closed down too. God, I miss seeing people. Yes. So that is how 4-player works, is it's just 2 teams of 2 going up against each other. I'm sorry, I'm just watching my own video again. But yes. Currently I'm focusing on just the 2-player shoot down a certain set of objects. The fuel cells that I was blowing up earlier. And then you're done. I'm once again ahead. Yeah, I appreciate you, Jim. I'll definitely take a note of that. Because that, I think that would be fun to have, like, specific power-ups, like unlimited shots, stuff like that. I would just have to design them and then implement them, and that's a whole set of challenges that I'm not entirely equipped to take care of at the moment. That being said, I think I like this idea for it though. And so I think we can just get started. I think we can just work on it. I will probably let's start with making a texture or a set of textures. Let's go file. Let's go 80 by 80. We'll probably need a bunch of stuff. Once again, I am using EDG32 because Seth is a wizard and has wonderful colors. I can have a block of this. Let's go that big. And then a block of this. That I can use for ground textures. What else will we need? Trying to figure out what other textures we'll need. We'll probably need something for the aqueducts. So we'll need something for like the top layer of it. It looks kind of vaguely ornate, I guess, that can repeat. Something like that. Maybe. So then if we do this, and then repeat infinitely, there we go. Got a neat little texture. And then we can fill this in with a darker. And then just 1 pixel wide up at the top to make the inset. And let's do 2, just in case we need to make it thicker. These are the supports for this thing's probably going to take up the most room. And we can probably just do half and then mirror it. So let us do this. Just to save some texture space. That probably works. If they're that big, I should probably make this a little taller. Give it a little more room to breathe. I can probably just stretch this out and make it like that. Yeah, that probably looks fine. How do I want to handle this? Now I'll probably do the lava separately since I kind of want it to animate a little bit, like bubble and flow and do funky stuff. I guess just this. Just kind of give it a little wear and tear. Oh, and there. Okay, cool. Here, let me stretch this out for like the ends of it. Probably squish these up against each other. Separate those at least, just to give them a little room to breathe, so that I can separate them in my head. Do I want to like add detail to this? Or like these kinds of things? Maybe? Just like it, and then and this. Hmm. Vaguely giving it some little details to make it look maybe fancy. I don't know. Something. Like a little ornate or something. Who knows? I kind of want to give it like these little things. Would I want to make that a physical detail? Not really. Nah, I could make that its own detail. And I'll just leave those guidelines so that I can figure out where I want it later. And I can stretch these details to however much I want. Okay, so that should be it for that. Maybe. Let me add another block of just these colors so that I can use them if I need it. Okay, that should work. Lava I want to do separately, but let me see which of these looks better. Yeah, that should be all right. This should be fine. Let's go ahead and start modeling then. Okay. Well, first let me do this. Export. Desktop. Explore. TX. Wait, no, it's TX underscore map underscore lava. I think. Let me check. TX underscore. Lava. Cool. Now I can give it the correct material, base color, image texture, open, desktop, TX lava, texture. Cool. And then closest. So now it's all crisp. Now I've got to remap. What? UV editing.
Now, super jank it. Make it that. Do I want this, or do I want dark gray? I think that's a little too dark. I like this. Perfect. Okay. Now we can sculpt. Cool. Sculpting. Me. So we can see the texture. Or not. Alright. So, unsure if I want to do the volcano as its own separate object. So make this vaguely where the tunnel goes. Vaguely, at least. I probably do want to do the volcano as a separate object. Just to make it easier to boolean out the central cavern. Oh, where to start? I guess I can turn down the specular on that. Why is it all shiny? Stop it. Subsurface. No subsurface. Weird. I think it's just the shading style that it has. Flat. Yeah, that works. Alright, object mode. Cube. I probably need Studio for this. Where is it? There it is. Why cannot see my arrows? Why can I not see my arrows? Did it literally just not select the cube? Okay, didn't. Let's turn this into a volcano, I guess. Actually, object mode, add mesh cube. Now we can make it a specific number of meters. Let's make it 60. So I'm trying to keep with the general square size, or not tessellation, that's not the word I'm looking for. The square size, the size of the squares. 75? Is that on the nose? It looks like it. That looks correct. And then I can object. Edit mode. Mesh. I think subdividing will make it all squishy. No, it won't. Cool. So... I guess I just kind of eyeball it. 20. No. 20. No, too much. 15. No. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 20? No, that's too small. 18. Is that correct? Is it 18? Really? Looks like it vaguely matches up. Enough for me to be happy. I'll take it. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. This probably isn't even how I wanted to do it. Yeah, that's not how I wanted to do it. I can just get rid of that. I'll just do it by modeling the volcano and then select the specific vertices that I want to be my inner part. So I can go back to sculpting. So if I want that to be the tunnel, then this can be the volcano. How we doing, chat? How we holding up? Just chilling. Lord knows I am. I am chilled out. I may have to go get lunch at some point. I might end stream for that. It's because we've done a lot today. I mean, we haven't, but we've done a lot today. Haven't done quite as much as I've hoped, but... So that's not smooth. That is depress. After I'm finished sculpting the general shape that I want it to be, then I can go in and vertex edit and make it look how I want. I just want to get a general shape. general idea of where I want stuff to be. Okay. Well, we have a big volcano shape. Now we can mess with it. And whoop. Need more lava music? You got it. Let's see what we can find. Lethal lava land. Yeah, sure. Let's go with literally lethal lava land. Let's put this on loop. Lava reef zone, also a good pick. Here, actually, let's raise this back up a little bit. And then extrude from this. And then we can add the cavern in later with a boolean. Cool. Alright. Let's get to messing with stuff. Where's my thing? I want my thing. Oh, dang it. It's because I was playing the animation that I don't have. That would explain it. Based on what, Jim? Based on what? This will all need triangulation because it's like drawing out a bunch of stuff. Whoop. There's a bunch of really wonky faces that this is creating. Sweet. awesome. It looks clunky from the top, but I think that's okay. We have a volcano. Vaguely. It's a little smooth, but we can work with it. Yeah, sweet. I guess these aqueducts are gonna be a little longer than I expected them to be. Um, cool. I think that looks fine for now. We can add the cavern later. Or actually, the cavern is supposed to go inside, right? How do I want to do that? Don't know how I want to handle that. I'll figure it out. I guess just add a cube. 10. Not even 10, probably 8. How to go about these. I can just kind of stretch it and make it vertical, but then the undersides are going to be a little wonky. I guess I could just kind of deal with it. Okay. Let's do this then. Let's do it like that. Oop. Inset face. No. Don't know how to best inset some faces. Or no, not that. Items, no. Street individual? No. Yes, because I can just do this, set it back. I could do that. That doesn't really work all that well. Could do this. Or I could just Boolean inset. Add cube. Doop. Doop. I'd give enough area for the lava. I think this works. Ah, I need objects, dang it. Yeah, mesh cube. Okay. Now if I Boolean difference. Is it not doing it? Is it doing it? And then apply. Can I delete that? I can. Haha. We have ourselves a thing. Oh, I've done it. Now I have a thing for our lava to travel through. So now we can mostly Control V, bring it down for this. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Can we Boolean join them? Union. That's gonna do all kinds of weird things, isn't it? Let's try it. Oh. How do the polygons look? What if I do that? Do they look okay-ish? They look kind of okay. Can I just delete the faces? Interesting. Okay. Cool. We have our thing. We can texture that at some point. Yeah. Block. Yes. So, as fun as this is, I need to go eat food because I haven't eaten breakfast yet, and I'm gonna die. I think it's 2:30. I'm probably gonna call the stream here. As fun as it's been almost 4 hours, and I need to go do a food.
look forward to more stuff like this, probably. I don't know when, because my schedule's all funky. Um, I don't know when I will and won't be streaming for these upcoming weeks. Uh, Thank you for those emotes, Jim. Um, that being said, I'm gonna go do a food now. So, thank you all for coming by. I hope this was at least a little bit fun. Maybe, hopefully, I'll. I need to go. I need to go eat. Thank you, Jim, for popping by. I appreciate you gifting that sub to Nightfall. Always big love to the community and all that junk. Good luck with your labbing. I hope it goes well. Yeah. I'll just keep jamming out to this and probably working off stream. But I need a break. Yeah, beep boop. Quagon, yeah. Hope y'all take care. Hope y'all have a good rest of your weekend. All that. Probably won't see y'all tomorrow. I have something. I just can't think of what it is. And yeah, see you next time. It'll be fun. Stay healthy, stay safe, all that good stuff. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out, nerds.